Pumpkin and you're listening to the Slieone Show! Hey, boss, you're on road! The sky smells of rock and roll! Yes, they're fucking a soul! Hiding people with no home! But listen to the radio! It's time for the Bum Rock Show! So stop sucking cold! It's time for what you know! You know! You know! You know! The Slieone Show!
What's it up today? Oh yeah, those two guys that pretend to run a punk rock show, no web radio somewhere in the US. It's kind of pathetic, man.
So stop sucking cold. It's time for what you know. You know. You know. You know. The Slieone Show.
Slieone Show.
World Podunk Radio. This is Justin Slieone. Here's how's everyone doing tonight? Friday night, 8 p.m. Eastern.
Friday.
I hope you're all in the chat room. I'm here, sitting
Hello,
at the
chat
house,
room.
typing away.
Hello, chat room.
So anyway, we got a busy night for you. I hope you're all back. We had a couple of great shows last couple of weeks, and we're going to keep carrying the torch forward, guys.
Wonderful.
Bands, musicians, anyone who wants to be a part of this, send their music
Even
to
you.
Slieone1 at AOL.com.
Even you.
And or interview requests or suggestions. You can send audio of you bitching, making fun of me, any news from your area that is funny. Just send it to me. Send audio clips. Please send MP3s because I'm a retard and I don't like to convert. That's because you don't know how.
Convert to
You're
Muslim.
retarded. Anyway, this
Muslim.
is the Slieone Show. Today on the show we have Pat Termite and Ricky McArthur. You may ask who they are, and I will tell you. Ladies and gentlemen, they are from the Beatnik Termites and the Firecrackers. Two bands based out of Baltimore. Lots of reputation with these bands. They are very busy. Both these musicians are in so many bands I can't name them all. But we're going to focus on the Beatnik Termites and the Firecrackers. So those are the two bands everyone in the chat room needs to go to. Their Facebook, their Reverb Nation. Go to their house, knock on their door, send them flowers, send them a fucking candy gram. Pat Termite, Ricky McArthur on the Slieone Show today. We love y'all, Podunk Radio. Let's get into some music. Let's get crazy. Let's get wild.
Turn it up.
What should we do, man? What should we do?
Pick me.
How about we play a new one by the Idle Minds?
Okay.
Fuck yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
The Idle Minds, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
And what's going on? What do you mean, today? Idle Minds, the name of the song is called Today. So turn it up. This is the Slieone Show on Podunk Radio.
Today.
What you make? She take it so long.
Alright, thank you Idle Minds, thank you Braceface. Maryland's got a lot of motherfucking bands, man. So far we heard 2 from Maryland, and I'm about to interview 2 other guys from Maryland. Wow, man, what the fuck's up with Maryland? Maryland! Alright, the Idle Minds, Maryland-based band. The name of the song was called Today. Right after that, we heard Braceface. Braceface, fronted by Mr. David Della Rosa. The name of the song was Pittsburgh is for Assholes. There is some truth to that, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like they have some upcoming shows and some tour dates posted, so swing over to the Braceface Facebook page. Check out their tour dates, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like they start in July. You don't want to miss out, man. They're going to be on tour with a great bunch of bands. It looks like June 20th, we got some random shows here. They're going to play at MJ's Pub with the Parasites and the Prom Dates. June 22nd, they're in Baltimore, Maryland at the Auto Bar. Insubordination Fest. Don't miss out on that. That's going to be great times, ladies and gentlemen. June 24th, Baltimore, Maryland. Auto Bar upstairs with the Parasites and the Prom Dates. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. And I believe the Braceface gang is going to be playing a show with the Sheckies. I don't have that date in front of me, but you might want to swing over to the Braceface or the Sheckies page, because you don't want to miss that. Braceface, Sheckies. Braceface is a busy bunch of fucks. They got tours, they got shows, they got albums coming out. Check them out. This next band is called Shorthand. The name of the song is called So-Called Son. Let's check out Shorthand on the Slide One Show.
My so-called son, baby.
Now I'm home, all
Slieone Radio. We heard a band called Shorthand. The name of the song was called So-Called Sun. I don't know if they're talking about the sun in the sky or the sun that comes from someone's nutsack, but a pretty good song. Shorthand, man, I got an email from you. I don't know where it came from, blah, blah, blah. Man, I got on Facebook, and I tried to look up the band Shorthand. That's S-H-O-R-T, hand, H-A-N-D, one word. The name of the song, So-Called Sun. I can't find anything on Facebook about a band called Shorthand. I am retarded, though, and computer illiterate, and completely wet-headed in it. Totally. I got, like, water dripping, man. I wake up, my pillow's wet. It sucks. After that, we heard Stevie Bastard. The name of the song was News Bite. Stevie Bastard's in the band Rex 84. Stevie Bastard's solo project is called Stevie Bastard. Oh, man, thanks for telling us that, man. Stevie Bastard. Name of the song, News Bite, man. We're going to go into another song on the Slieone Show. Okay, man, this one's called The McCrackens. We're going to turn up The McCrackens on the Slieone Show. Turn it up, McCracken. I am a McCracken. What's that fucking movie I'm trying to fucking play like I'm in? I am Spartan. I am McCracken! You were on McCracken, dude. Keep smoking. This is the McCrackens on the Slieone Show.
Pick it up, dial your digits. Hang it up, hang up the phone. I just called to say I miss you, but I lost my nerve. And I just so wanna kiss you more than anything I own. There ain't no doubt about it, I won't be undersold. We might be someone's garbage, might be somebody's gold. I ain't got much to offer, but what I got is up for sale. Could be the greatest story never told, or just another fairy tale. Someone's garbage, might be somebody's gold. I ain't got much to offer, but what I got is up for sale. Could be the greatest story never told, or just another fairy tale. And once upon a time, you let me in on the night, and there's another story goes. We won't know till it unfolds. I just can't say I miss you, but I lost my nerve. And I just so wanna kiss you more than anything I own. There ain't no doubt about it, I won't be undersold. We might be someone's garbage, might be somebody's gold. I ain't got much to offer, but what I got is up for sale. Could be the greatest story never told, or just could be the greatest story never told, or just another fairy tale.
Slieone Radio Podcast. We are back. podunkradio.com. Alright, man, that fucking band was awesome. Hopefully I'm saying this right. It's called The McCrackens. I believe the name of the song was Fairy Tale. I just looked them up. They were founded in 1994. They're pop punk. We got Bill, Phil, and Spot. Alright, man. 3-piece from Vancouver. Man, can't go wrong. Kind of bubblegum, pop punk. Great sound. I like it, guys. I like it. I read the email that you sent me, too. Funny, man. And believe you me, man, the PPMB hates anyone that is good. It's because there's a lot of talentless fucks on there that can't even fucking hit two spoons together and get a beat. So if they're bashing you on there, come on, man. Fucking let it go, man. Fuck it. McCracken's on the Slieone Show. We're going to hear another one, man. Let's turn it up. This is my new friends from Vancouver, McCracken's. This one's called It Ain't Over. Turn it up on the Slieone Show.
The bastards of the kids and the Ramones. A nuclear creation, we got super punk rock powers in our bones. A Bravo Gamma doll, fueled by a six-pack. Crank it up to 10, McCracken's to the end. It ain't all, it ain't all, it ain't all, it ain't all the reason. It ain't all, it ain't all, it ain't all, it ain't all the reason. 16 years we stayed cause we had our upside downs and nearly died. Never sold our teeth and released a bunch of records and survived. Loyal to the core, 3 chords and never more. And with a little luck, we're never giving up. It ain't all, it ain't all, it ain't all, it ain't all the reason. It ain't all, it ain't all, it ain't all, it ain't all the reason. It ain't all, it ain't all, it ain't all, it ain't all the reason. It ain't all, it ain't all, it ain't all, it ain't all the reason. Till it's over. It ain't over till it's over. A Bravo Gamma tag, fueled by a six-pack. Crank it up to 10, McCracken's to the end. It ain't all, it ain't all, it ain't all, it ain't all the reason. It ain't all, it ain't all, it ain't all, it ain't all the reason. It ain't all, it ain't all, it ain't all, it ain't all the reason. It ain't all, it ain't all, it ain't all, it ain't all the reason.
I think I found my newfound friends, man. McCracken's, I love you, man. Oh, I'm going to beat the dead horse out of this, man. McCracken's, you're awesome. Vancouver, awesome. Bill, Phil, Spot, whatever the fuck you're called. I don't give a shit. Dude, I put the music in and I listen to it. If I like it, I like it. I don't give a fuck what you do, say, beat, smoke, or your sexual orientation, or who you're fucking. I don't care. If you can make music that sounds good, fuck yeah, man. 2 thumbs up. This email's so funny. Okay, everyone knows I spam and try to get, bands to send stuff, and sometimes I listen, sometimes I check out the band prior to do that, sometimes I don't. So I get a lot of shit. So therefore, a lot of the band's emails sit. So I finally read this one. It says, holy fuck, you guys have an AOL account. Yeah, man, of course I do. It says, anyways, we are probably one of the most disliked bands on the PPMB, the Pop Punk Message Board. There are some cool people there, and then some folks that really like us, and there's some that hate us. Then it says, but we were roasted for our bio and told we were the braggots for basically writing down descriptions of our accomplishments on our own website. Once we started defending ourselves, it was Lord of the Flies mode on there. Anyway, fuck that place. Here's one of our tunes, blah, 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 crank it up. Well, McCracken's, you're right, fuck that place. And then here at the bottom it says, we are working on our 16th CD. It'll hopefully be out later this year. Fucking right, on a Japanese label at that. McCracken's rule, man. Anyone that can last that long and keep playing. And any fucking douchebag that fucking goes all shitty because bands write down their bio and accomplishments. What kind of a weak, pathetic person is that? Get off your mom's keyboard. Get out and do something with your fucking life. The McCracken's rock. This is the Slieone Show. We're going to go into another band I like. They're from the Northeast. They're called the New 45. And this is a cover. Outfield classic cover. This one's called Your Love on the Slieone Show. Turn up the New 45.
I just wanna
awesome. I just wanna lose your love tonight. It's awesome. That was a new 45. That's Outfielder. The name of the song was Your Love. Great cover, guys. You did a great job. Sounds good. Okay, we're going to hear another one about the new 45, okay? They're out of Portland, Maine, guys. That's Glenn, Dan, Connor, and Wizard. I believe that's his name. You need to check these guys out. They've been around for quite a while. Great bunch of musicians. Fun guys to hang out and talk to. Portland, Maine's finest punk rock. Let's turn up the next one here in the Slieone Show. This one's called Weekend at Bernie's. Turn up the new 45. Ball rash. Junk. Testicles. My scrotum is itchy. Put some Robitussin on it. Don't dip it. Dunk it in some tussin. Balls all better. We're the new 45 Weekend at Bernie's. After that, we heard a band called the Shipwrecks. The name of the song is called Ball Rash. The Shipwrecks are based out of Long Beach, New York. We got Maddie, Captain, Saxman, and Billy, Surf Punk Reggae. Awesome, man. Make sure you check them out on Facebook. We're on podunkradio.com right now. We're going to also re-air and play this on prpradio.wordpress.com and my YouTube channel. That's Slieone Mofo. Oh, yeah. We got 3 places you can hit play and have some fucking fun with my dingleberry hanging ass. Ladies and gentlemen, up next we have Pat Termite and Ricky McArthur on the show. They're going to be calling me from Baltimore. That's in Maryland. Ladies and gentlemen, Pat Termite, Ricky McArthur of the Beatnik Termites and the Firecrackers. You don't want to miss this. We're going to talk shop. We're going to talk about their new releases. We're going to talk about how they sit and compose their music. We're going to talk all about them. The future of the Beatnik Termites and the Firecrackers. Let's turn up a Termite song right now. This is the Beatnik Termites on the Slieone Show.
I really know you won't. I'm really getting tired of waiting by the phone. You didn't even show up when I put you on the list. I could have sold your ticket and it makes me really pissed. You're all talk, you're all talk. Everybody knows you're all talk. You're all talk, you're all talk. Everybody knows you're all talk. I don't want to have to make excuses for you, because you didn't do the things you said you do. You really have a problem, I think you need a shrink. Cause when you blow me off, I think it really fucking stinks. You're all talk, you're all talk. Everybody knows you're all talk. You're all talk, you're all talk. Everybody knows you're all talk. I hope you don't expect for me to wait around for you, because I'm a busy guy and I've got better things to do. Last night you said you'd call, but you blew me up again. How do you expect to have me still as a friend? I don't wanna hear those stupid lies you tell. As far as I'm concerned, baby, you can go to hell. You're all talk, you're all talk. Everybody knows you're all talk. You're all talk, you're all talk. Everybody knows you're all talk. You're all talk, you're all talk. Everybody knows you're all talk. You're all talk, you're all talk. Everybody knows you're all talk.
This is Slieone. We are on Podunk Radio. That's podunkradio.com. We're also on prpradio.wordpress.com. Welcome. It's Friday night. How's the chat room? Like I told you, just last week, we have Ricky McArthur and Pat Termite. They're in the Firecrackers. They are in the Beatnik Termites. This is Baltimore-based punk rock, man. They are killer. I think we have Pat and Ricky on the phone now. Guys, are you there?
Yes, sir. We are.
All right, man. Okay, you guys can pretty much run the show here for me. I just need you to basically tell the listeners a bio, who's in the band, when you started, and influences. Let's go with that.
I'll take this. All right, I'll take this one. Okay, we started in about, 2009, I believe, and it was actually myself, that's Pat, and then Colleen on vocals, and then 2 other people, by the name of Rebecca and Josh, who are no longer in the band. They ended up leaving voluntarily. We're all on good terms and everything like that. And we ended up picking up Ricky and Matt. Ricky on guitar and Matt on bass, respectively. So it's the 4 of us right now. And Ricky sings backing vocals as well, too, as well as me.
And we are talking about the Firecrackers at the moment, Podunk.
Yes.
And that is great. Okay, you said you were established in 2009, and you guys, like a power pop punk band. And you guys are great.
Yeah. Basically, I mean, I kind of came up with the idea for the Firecrackers probably 10 years ago. I mean, I had it in the back of my mind that I wanted to do. I already had the name picked out and everything. And it was just kind of a concept. And I actually found Colleen over Craigslist. And then I was friends with the other 2 members of the band that were no longer in the band now. And I just never had time to actually put it together until, a couple of years ago, and it came together. So, kind of already knew what I wanted to sound like and everything like that. So I kind of, specifically picked people to fit certain sound that I had in mind. But it ended up working out really nicely. I mean, everybody seems to do their job really well.
That's great, man. I mean, you just did my job there, man. Pat Termite is on the ball. I was about to ask him how you guys came to be, man. Got started. Great, man. Okay.
I'll tell you how I came up with the name. Is like I listened to a lot of like girl groups, like bands like the Angels and everything like that, and they're always like described by like old music reviewers for the Firecracker hand claps. Like in My Boyfriend's Back and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
So, I figured, hey, man, we're kind of like in that vein. So, and we use a lot of those same type of Firecracker hand claps in a lot of our songs and recordings. So, why not use that as a name?
That's a pretty neat. Yeah, that's a neat story, man. That's good. And you actually said you came up with the concept, a couple years prior, and it's stuck in your head. So, that's great.
Yeah.
All right, man. We're on the phone with Pat and Ricky. We're talking about the Firecrackers right now. Hey, Ricky, what would you say is like your influences growing up? Why'd you pick up a guitar, man?
My influences growing up, it was mostly a lot of Ramones, there's a lot of Misfits. There's actually a lot of Green Day as well. My parents grew up listening to a lot of Elvis, a lot of Beach Boys, a lot of Marvin Gaye, stuff like that. So that's kind of the influence since I was a kid.
That's awesome, man. And same question for Pat, man.
I'm probably a lot more influenced by like real building songwriters like Goffin King, Carole King, Jerry Goffin.
Nice.
Stuff like Neil Sedaka. all like basically songwriters who wrote like pop hits from like the early '60s for a lot of the girl groups.
Well, I'm actually glad you're saying shit like that, because a lot of people, consider themselves pop punk, and they don't really know where this shit originated from, No.
I mean, basically, these people are like not really more than a generation removed from contemporary pop punk, like Screeching Weasel and stuff like that. Whereas, like, I'm more influenced by stuff that influenced pop punk, because, like, I guess the Termites and the band that I've been with before have been around before the term even came into use. I mean, we were just, it was just a punk band at that point that was influenced, had some pop influences, but there was never a term when we were in our heyday, or first coming up, though. So, I don't know. It's funny when people like refer to pop punk. I usually don't think of bands like us, even though sometimes we get lumped into that category. When people like ask me what we are, I always usually say like power pop or indie pop or something like that.
Power pop. Nice.
When I think of pop punk, I think of like Screeching Weasel. I think of the Queers. Bands that kind of have that sound.
Right.
Those kind of snotty vocals and everything like that. Whereas we're more like, if you took away the distortion from our music, we fit in pretty much right along in any golden oldies station.
I like that. So you're saying power pop? I like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of like in the '60s vein of like, like stuff like the Beach Boys and like.
I love the Beach Boys, brother. So you can't go wrong.
And even like the old late '50s stuff, like the Marcells and a lot of that doo-wop stuff. That's basically where we're coming from. We're not really influenced by that much punk. I mean, of course, there's a variety of influences. Like obviously Ricky, he's he came up during like the Green Day era and stuff like that. I'm obviously older than that, so I wasn't really influenced by that. But I mean, our sound is kind of like an amalgamation of all our different influences, because like we all kind of write the songs together. So
I was going to ask you that, like, how do you guys go about your songwriting process? Like, do you guys get together as a one unit, or does like someone take charge, or do you guys just like all bring songs to the table and then decide?
Well, usually when I first started out, the first couple of songs I wrote by myself because we didn't have any, just to get us going, because I was really the only person who actually had any experience doing it. But I mean, when I started this band, I was very upfront at the fact that I didn't want to be the only person who wrote most of the songs like it is in the Termites.
There's a lot of pressure on you when you have to do that, man.
Yeah, Yeah, and it's like I wanted just a big group effort, so I was like, hey, everybody's got to contribute, you know, and plus, you know, and I think it makes for a more cohesive unit, you know, this way too. And then so, you know, after the first couple of stuff, I kind of like set the baseline of what we should sound like with those first couple of songs that I wrote, and then I said, hey, let's all write towards this target. All the songs should sound like this. And then everybody started coming up with stuff, and usually what we do is we'll come up with like the music. I mean, it's like a mishmash. Sometimes, like,
now, does this go?
A couple of stuff calling has like lyrics.
Hey, Pat.
And I've actually proven. Yeah.
Does this go for both bands? Like, I know you play drums in the Firecrackers. Now.
Yeah. No, for the Termites, it's a little different. Termites, I pretty much write all the stuff. But for the Firecrackers, I purposely did not want it to work that way. So,
okay. I just want to make sure my listeners know that we are talking about two different bands here, and we're jumping back and forth.
Yes, yeah. Well, right now we're just talking about the Firecrackers right now. So.
Right on, brother.
But yeah, for the first couple of songs that you know, I had written, and then you know, a couple other songs like Colleen gave me a sheet of lyrics, and I made up a melody and put them to chords and music and stuff like that. And then
it's a great song.
You know, from a certain point on, I just started coming up with like musical arrangements, choral arrangements, and arrangements, and Colleen would put her lyrics and melodies over top of them, and you know that went on for a few more songs, and then the other guys, Ricky and Matt, started doing the same thing. So you know, we right now we have about 14 songs, and we're going to record a full-length album, and you know we've all kind of contributed pretty much equally as far as you know the music, and Colleen's written the majority of the lyrics and probably most of the melodies as well too, except for just say for like 2 or 3 of them.
That's good. And how's the band's like? I don't know what you would call it, like a relationship. Are you guys like close knit group, or are you guys like after band practice and whatever you go your separate ways and you don't really call, text, or are you guys like close friends? I know you and Ricky are kind of tight.
Yeah. Ricky and I we kind of hang out outside the band quite a bit when we're buddies. You know, we all stay in contact with each other. Like, at least throughout the day, we'll do each other messages, kind of keep in contact with everybody.
You guys give good game pats on the butt to each other. All right, we're on the phone with Ricky and Pat. We're talking about the Firecrackers. Let's go into a Firecracker song right now. This one is called Dollface on Poe Dunk Radio.
Here's the plan, I want your hand, but understand I'm in demand. Looks can kill for a cheap thrill, it doesn't mean that I will. To educate thee, the legs, the eyes, the lips, the thighs are not for entertaining. I'm reinstating
Dollface by the Firecrackers. We're now talking about harmonies and how all these guys in this band can harmonize well together, and how Ricky and the members of this band flow together as one solid vocal unit.
And
Listen
Ricky
in now.
was able to harmonize really well. And, I mean, people like that are really hard to find. So we knew that he was the one as soon as, like, he stepped into place.
That's
like half of our recording, half of our practices consisted of us, like, sitting around with the acoustic guitar just working on vocals. So, kind of like the way the Beach Boys did it, you know?
Right on, yeah. That's good. So, you're kind of like me. Like, I write, my music's kind of filthy and everything, but I still like to put a lot of harmony in it and a lot of backing vocals when I have the people there that can do that with me. But that's what pretty much my ear got the attention of, you know, both these bands because of the harmonies. And you guys are great, man.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Okay, we're on the phone with Pat and Ricky. Ricky must be eating a sandwich or something. We're not hearing him very much.
That guy's big mouth is awful. Yeah, I'm going to let Ricky talk. I'm sitting on a beer right now.
Hey, shit, when was it? Who did we... I seen another band Ricky was in, and Ricky came up and was grazing off the bar. He was eating a salad that I swear to God was probably sitting there since happy hour. And no one...
That was a Hobble Song show.
Yeah. That was funny as hell. All right.
No, that was a tasty salad too. That was all right.
Yeah, that was a fun show. That was.
Yeah, that was a great time. The Sheckies were down there too, right?
Yeah, Sheckies were there. Yeah, that was great, man.
That was awesome.
I'm glad to see the Sheckies are back playing some shows here. That's good. I'm glad to see that.
Yeah, I can't wait to see those guys play, man. It's like, especially since they lost all that weight and they still play with their shirts off.
Oh yeah, it looks.
Skin hanging. It's gonna be so much.
Oh yeah, it looks like pancakes hanging. I'm telling you. I love them filthy guys, man. I love them.
Human parachute.
All right, hey, why don't you tell me a little bit about this Firecrackers album that you guys are working on? Like where you're going to do it if the public doesn't know, and I don't know if you can give us any hints on some songs.
We've been kind of talking about where we're going to record at. We don't have an exact place set up just yet. We know it's going to be pretty soon. Pretty much all the songs that we have up online as far as our Reverb Nation site and on our Facebook page, those are all going to be recorded. There might be a few more new ones after that. I mean, it all depends on how we start recording and all. But everything that's on our Reverb site, our Facebook, those are all definitely going on the album. So.
That's awesome. All right, guys, swing over to the Reverb Nation page. Check out the Firecrackers. Check them out on Facebook. Hey, man, just pester, poke, and stalk Ricky and Pat. They don't care. They love it. All right, so do the Firecrackers have any upcoming shows? Like, I mean, what's your future look like for shows and bullshit like that?
Let's see. The next one will be the Moon Show. Yeah. There we go. Put on the show list. Yeah, it's the third annual Ramones tribute show at the Sidebar. They do this thing once a year, and that's going to be on May 19th.
There you go.
Saturday. And I think that's like in a couple of weeks. So, and we are actually doing, our mishmash songs, mostly off the first and second albums, and a couple off the third. I mean, basically what we did was we chose the songs that have the most harmonies or the most prone to fit our style the best. So they're going to be like kind of like, you know, as if they were Firecracker songs, the way you hear them though, even though, you know, they're Ramones songs. So
that's
definitely going to be done in our style.
That's good. I don't like when bands just play like a cover song exactly to the key of the song that of the artist who wrote it.
Yeah, these are going to like have like all those harmonies that you wish you heard in the Ramones albums that weren't there. So, but it's going to be a fun show. And also, another band that Ricky and I are also playing in later on that night are the Pinheads as well too. And we're going to be doing the entire Rocket to Rush album that night.
Oh, really? That's awesome, man. That's great.
Yeah. So, and it's also going to be kind of similar, except we'll have a male lead singer, and but we're still going to have all armies as well too. So.
I tell you what, man, that guy from Rush, he could drum like a motherfucker, man.
Well, but I'm good at keeping it beat, but, you know.
I gotta laugh. All right, man. Is there anything else we want to tell the public about the Firecrackers before we go into another song and come back and start bullshitting about the Termites?
Yeah, we got like another show coming up on July 12th with Ray Space, the Sheckies, which we already talked about.
That's awesome.
Trash Can Stand and the Quarantines. And let's see, that is July 12th. That's a Thursday. And then another one about a week later, also at the Sidebar. And that's going to be a benefit for Cowley's Cause. Ricky, you want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, that's actually that's going to be July 21st. That's actually going to start pretty early, around like 5, 6 o'clock. I think it was around 10 bands playing that entire show actually, so it should be pretty awesome. But as far as Ronnie Callie that lives up in Pennsylvania, she's around 7 years old now, and she has a lot of seizures, and that kind of helped. It kind of basically made her go blind, and she can't talk, so we're going to try and raise some money for her and her family. And,
that's great. That's great. Is there some kind of a website or link people can go to maybe donate or show some support?
Actually, as of right now, there's just basically a Facebook event page. We're working on maybe trying to set up a site if you want to donate. We'll just come out to the show and donate money there. So it's going to be awesome time.
Now, it seems like, I remember the last one. I think the last one was in Shippensburg, am I right?
Yeah, but it was at a fairgrounds, I believe, that's correct.
Right, I wasn't sure if there was one in between there or not, but now it seems like, did you put that together, or was that like a mutual thing there?
No, the one from a year ago, that was actually put together by the family, and we didn't hear anything about having one this year because the Firecrackers played last year, and it was a really good time. And so I got in touch with the family to find out if they were actually putting together another one this year. If they would mind if we put together one in Baltimore. I know that they're talking about possibly doing another one up in Shippensburg, but that will probably be a few months away from the one that we're having in July. But the family's going to be down there. They're going to have a lot of people come down from Pennsylvania. It should be an awesome time, and we'll make some money.
Yeah, it was a fun time, man. And it was like an all-day event, food, beverages, killer bands, too. It was a great time. And if anyone wants to see footage from that, I think you guys can go to my pictures and videos on Facebook, and I think I have the Firecrackers on video from that show.
No, actually, yeah, you have I think you have a couple videos from us. You have a whole bunch of those videos, actually. So.
Awesome. All right, we're on the phone with Ricky and Pat. We're going to go into another Firecracker song on the Slieone Show. Let's go into another Firecracker song. This is Podunk Radio.
Hey boy, you're looking good to me. Hey boy, I don't think I can breathe. And when I try to tell you the poetry I hold inside, my lips decide to freeze 'cause life isn't overdrive. Your touch is sublime, it makes me feel alive. I'd settle really if you just did
we're back. This is Podunk Radio, the Slieone Show. Pat and Ricky are on the phone. We're about to talk about the Beatnik Termites. Turn it up on the Slieone Show.
All right, this is the Slieone Show. We just talked to the Firecracker boys. And oh my God, now the fucking Beatnik Termites walk in the room. What the fuck's going on? Okay. Hey, guys, tell me who was in this goddamn band, when you started, and how you met.
Okay, well, we actually started the band in 1987, I'm not the only original member that is left in the band. The other two guys dropped off. I mean, we've been through a whole bunch of bass players. The drummer was with the band for 25 years, but then last year he quit because he had some, he had some family duties to take care of. He's married, he has 2 kids, he really, had some different priorities, so, we, parted ways. So, he's no longer with us. Before he left, Ricky had joined the band as well, so, and right now, we're currently rehearsing, we have a stand-in drummer, and his name is Doug, and he plays in a band called the Duke. So he'll be playing the next couple of shows with us, including Insubordination Fest that's coming up.
That's freaking awesome, man. Dougie is a great singer. He can harmonize and he can drum, man. That's great.
Yeah, he's a great guy. Well, Ricky saw him, so I trust Ricky's judgment. So when he, he's like, man, it's got to be perfect, And the thing is, Ricky's shoes are real hard to fill because, to find a drummer who can sing harmonies, that's probably 1 in 1,000.
Well, I pretty much Dougie could be the lead singer of a band if he wanted to, and drum. He's great.
Yeah, he's good. So, right.
Okay, we're on the phone with the Beatnik Termites. If you haven't heard of them, I guess you've been living under a bridge. Pat, so what's going on, man? You got the Termites together how long ago? You said did you say 25 years?
Yeah, well, we started in 1987. We dicked around for about 2 years without actually releasing anything, and then in 1989 we recorded our first album. It was an EP, and then we recorded 7 inch in 90 or 91, and then we kept on putting out these 7 inches. We put out our first full-length album in 1995 called Taste of Sand, and then every few years we put out a full-length album, and then now we're ready to actually, we got another 12, 14 songs right now. We're getting ready to release our next album, but we got to record it yet still. So
that's awesome.
But right now it's we have to figure out where we're going to record it. So but the song's already written, and we just gotta figure out the logistics of our recording. That's all.
Wow, man! So you two are some busy musicians. I mean, I feel like every time I turn around, I'm liking a band with your guys' name in it. It's crazy.
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
that's what we do.
Don't take that as me being a dick. That's a good thing, man. That's good.
That's awesome. That's great. I live by music. It's what I do. I think I'd go crazy if I didn't do this.
Yeah, that's everyone needs that one thing to keep them get them up out of the bed in the morning, man. It sucks, man. Wish I could just thrive on coffee, but I need music and porn. Okay, guys. The Termites have a couple shows coming up. You do have a show coming up, right?
Yeah, well, Insubordination Fest is basically I think that might be the only show that we have currently booked, but we're probably going to book another show after that. We're thinking about booking a little weekend tour as well too. But being the fact that we don't have a permanent drummer, we have to I think we're going to actually concentrate on recording. Tentatively right now, I'm probably going to be playing drums on the album, unless we find somebody permanent, who's willing to join the band and everything like that. So, we'll see how it works out.
Drummers are always hard to find, man. It's hard, man. Can't find a good drummer. Now, let me ask you. I was going to ask you a question about drumming, man. Now, you play the drums in the one band, and you play guitar in the other. Now, since this drummer spot is open on the Beatnik Termites, now are you kind of picky and finicky about the person that sits behind the throne for your band, for your baby?
play drums basically similar to the way I do for the Firecrackers, and sing the way, backups the way I kind of do too. And I know Dougie can do that, but obviously he's got other commitments. So, obviously, we're not in the business of stealing members or poaching members from the band and everything like that.
Oh, come on.
But, I mean, obviously, he's doing, this to us as a favor, and we're very grateful and everything like that. I mean, but, of course, things should work out, in a way that, he would, become a Termite or anything like that. That would be another story and everything. But right now, that's, not really something that we've discussed, so.
Right.
But right now, at this point, of course, we're looking for somebody on a more permanent basis.
There you
but
go.
the thing is, it's really hard to find somebody like that. That's why we have to borrow people. Most of the people who actually have that ability are already in other bands,
Right.
And they're already taken, they're spoken for,
Plus, you guys have a big catalog of music. Like, if you'd play a live show, I mean, your set list would be pretty big, so the drummer's got to be good, and he's got to be able to do all the songs. That's crazy. It's great.
Yeah, he's got to be confident, and also he's got to be able to sing really well, too. I mean, being in the Termites, you got to also not only be good on your instrument, but you got to be a really good singer, too, because, to sing harmonies, a lot of people don't realize that it's a lot harder to sing harmonies than it is to sing lead vocals. Because, not only, do you have to, memorize the lead vocal line, but you have to actually, listen to the lead vocal line and sing something relative to what the lead singer is singing. So your brain is doing 1,000 calculations per second, to hit the relative notes based off the lead vocal. So it's definitely a skill.
That's a good point, man. Because, guitar is hard enough to sing and do all that, and, to coordinate yourself and to get it down. But damn, drums, I couldn't do it. More good for you guys, man.
Drumming, it's kind of like you're playing, you're using all four of your limbs, or three or four, depending on what your style is. But,
or if you're Def Leppard.
Hey. Yeah. But you're using all four of your limbs and you're singing, so you're basically essentially playing 5 instruments at the same time. So you kind of got to be really coordinated. You got to have a lot of separation between the hemispheres of your brain.
We're talking about brains on the Slieone show. I don't have one. Hey, Ricky, when was the first time, now, be truthful about this, when was the first time you ever listened to a Beatnik Termite song?
Oh, geez, I was probably, I'd probably say at least 19, 20, something like that. I was always pretty much familiar with them. I really didn't start getting into too much of the Termites catalog before I really started running into Pat, but I had a bunch of friends that were in pop punk bands, Free Falling Out and things like that were huge Termite bands, so.
That's awesome. So the Beatnik Termites, we got what? Is it a three-piece? It's a three-piece band now, and you guys are playing Insubordination Fest. You got a new album coming out. What's the future look like, guys? What do you guys want to do? I know you guys want to take over the goddamn scene. Everyone wants to.
Well, right now, it's we try to stay humble. Obviously, we have, lofty goals and everything like that. Of course, we'd love to, be able to, quit our jobs and make, a living off of this stuff. But, obviously, I've been at this thing for 25 years and I haven't been able to do it yet.
Right.
But, the most important thing is to be true to the music and to be able to actually, play what, we want to play without compromising, or I hate to sound cliche or anything like that, but the thing is, the Termites have sounded pretty much the same, stylistically, from our inception. We haven't changed our sound, and that's probably something that we're not really willing to compromise on, we have this particular sound, and if you hear it on the radio or whatever, it's us, because there's no other bands that sound like that.
You're exactly right. You're exactly right. You guys are original, and you haven't, branched off to a different sound. A lot of people, when you brought up the cliche thing, a lot of people will talk and say a whole good game when it comes to music, but if someone offers you something, hey, you'll get this kickback, but we need you to change your style a little bit. A lot of people would just fucking say, yep.
It doesn't matter, they sound exactly like some other really popular band, it's when, I first started this band, it was about, this sound that I heard in my head that, I wanted to do something original that wasn't done by somebody else. Of course, there's obvious influences. There's a Ramones element to our music, there's oldies element to our music, but I don't think that any band before us ever actually combined the two to get what we have, you know? I mean, it's like we can play our stuff for like people who are 55, 60 years old who grew up in the 60s, or 50, early 60s, early 50s, and we're like, don't like it. You know? And then some kid in, you know, mohawk and, you know, tattoos will like it too, you know?
Right, I agree. The Beatnik Termites are a killer band. Ladies and gentlemen, you need to go to the Reverb Nation page, Facebook. Check them out. I think there's a few songs there, and there might even be a free download. I'm not too sure. I'm brain dead half the time. We're going to go into a Beatnik Termite song right now. How about we play Red Hair Girl? Wait, I'm fucking retarded. Yeah, Red Hair Girl on the Slieone show. Okay, that was Red Hair Girl, Beatnik Termites. Can you tell me when that song came out? I mean, what album was it on, man? And what's the bio on the song?
Okay, well, that was actually released in 2003, but the thing is it was recorded in 2007.
Okay.
And the thing is, the reason for the delay was we had actually had like half the album recorded, and then Reggie was in the Peace Corps, and he got called up. So he was gone. He had to go for 3 years. So, and then he actually, when he got back, he actually came back with a wife and a kid in tow. So that actually complicated things further. So it took us like about 5 years to, you know, get things back together, and we had to finish the recording and everything. And then by the time we got that out, it was like 2003. We released it, and we actually had to go on tour, and I had to actually get a couple of substitutes because he couldn't go because he had the wife and kid, obviously. And he's actually had another one since then, though. But anyhow, so I took a couple other guys. I borrowed a couple other guys from a couple other bands, and you know, we sort of support the record, though. So, but that's the reason why there was a delay between the time it was written and recorded and the time it was released. So,
well, there you go, Code Uncle.
We're overdue for a new recording.
Yeah, definitely are. So, wow, this new recording is going to be like your first one, almost like a cherry, because it's that other cliche word that the first album you had your whole life to write, and you know the second one, you know, you got to follow up, and you only have a little bit of time. But So, are we going to hear a phenomenal Beatnik's Termite album when it comes out?
I hope so. I guess it's a subjective thing, but we try to use the last album as a gauge. It's like, hey, if it ain't as good as the last album, then it ain't coming out. So we hope that Termite fans are pleased.
Oh yeah, I thought you were trying to hang up on me there. You're like, fuck you, click.
No way. Sometimes this VoIP phone thing can get kind of choppy though. But if we lose it, we'll call you right back.
Yeah, I was actually fucking with you, man. But okay. Yeah, that's cool. All right. So, I mean, when Ricky joined the band, I mean, do you guys, since you guys got to know each other over the years, probably, I mean, for both bands, is it confusing? You know what I mean? Like the songwriting process. You're like, what should we use that for, man? I mean, are you like, fuck? You know what I mean?
Well, right now it's like at the point when Ricky joined the band, I mean, all these songs are already written. So, I mean, the thing is, it's like, for the next, for upcoming stuff, obviously, I'm going to involve him, in the creative process. But right now, we just got to get the stuff that's already committed to our demos, to our, the slicker sounding recordings and get it out. And then we'll, from moving forward, he and I are going to be working together more creatively and everything. And I have to add that,
I probably worded the question wrong.
Ricky's joined the band. I mean, he's probably been like the first member outside of Reggie who's actually taken ownership of the band as far as like a leadership role, because like most of the other bass players that we've had, not to disrespect them or anything, because that was fine. It's just that the role that they chose to take was more being somebody who was along for the ride, and which is fine. They did their jobs and everything like that. Whereas Ricky actually he manages the band to a certain extent. He does like most of the promotion. He actually takes the reins. So I mean,
well, that's good. That's good because
more of a leader. I've actually it doesn't fall all on me.
Well,
so, I mean,
that's weird. That's pretty shitty. I mean, it's hard enough to get your name out there to the public with only one person doing some promoting and all that shit. And if the other band members don't feel they should do that, then what the hell are they in the band for?
Well, it's really hard to get a bunch of people who are all equally motivated. I was lucky to find Ricky, that he's like that. And Reggie used to be that way too until he had kids and a family. Obviously, then his priority completely changed. But I mean, that's just a fact of life. When you got kids and a wife, obviously your priorities are going to change. But
yeah, it's totally understandable. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But Ricky definitely stepped in, and filled that vacuum. So I mean, we're definitely ready to go. And I mean, they're also. I mean, there's something to be said about having too many cooks in the kitchen as well, too. But, I mean, when you're a three-piece, it doesn't hurt to have 3 people who are equally motivated. When you got 6 or 7, well, okay, people might be stepping on each other. But, I mean, I like having everybody, to be a leader, because then everybody actually has, a stake in the band. They're not just there to pick up, a non-existent paycheck.
Goofball, man. Yeah, I know that non-existent paycheck thing, man. I know all about that. So the Beatnik Termites are alive and well. You guys need to be looking for a new release coming at you, and I can't wait. I know Ricky will drop me an email as soon as it comes out. He'll be like, "There you go, dick face."
Yeah, you'll be the first to get the complimentary copy of it.
Of course I will, of course. But anyway, we're going to go into a Beatnik Termite song, and we're going to come right back with the guys and chat a little bit more. How about we listen to Someone Else's Baby on the Slieone Show?
If you only knew that I adore you, I
Slieone here, we're back. We're on the phone with Pat and Ricky from the Beatnik Termites. I asked them what was their influences and where did this band name come from? Where the fuck would you get a name like Beatnik Termites? Hey Pat, why don't you tell me, buddy? Come on, let me know. Let me know!
I told you the Firecracker thing. Same thing, kind of like with the Termites. I'm really into the early Beatles, so I figured, it'd be really cool to have another insect name for a band. So I was really influenced by the early Beatles at the time. I still am, obviously, among other things. But and I'm really influenced by the Go-Go's as well too, and like a lot of these like early '80s new wave pop bands, stuff like that. So and the Go-Go's had a song called Beatnik Beach, which I really was listening to at the time. I'm like, man, if I would combine like the two names somehow, I could come up with like a really cool name. And then so I took the name Beatnik and combined it with Termites because it was like the only other insect name that wasn't taken. And that's how I came up with the name.
Huh. That's an interesting story, man. That's wow.
I mean, I tell you, man. As far as like people are esoteric, I'm not really one of those types of people. I mean, I'm the kind of person that comes up with an idea. If I see something written on a signpost or something, hey, I'll go with it if it has a nice ring to it,
Dick. Well, you both seem like nice, young, older gentlemen, and very well spoken at that. Very good interview. We're on the phone with the Beatnik Termites, motherfuckers. They're out of fucking Baltimore. Now tell me about Baltimore. What's going on in the scene in Baltimore?
Well, Ricky would be able to better answer that question. Oh my gosh, there's just so many places to play. That'd be about the main thing. There's a lot of bands and a lot of places to go see them play.
Oh, no,
Baltimore's been really good, because like I've lived here since like I guess going on 9 years right now. But I mean, aside from all the murders and like the muggings and everything, and the rapes and the robberies, I mean, it's a pretty rich place as far as like music goes. It's just like, I mean, other than the fact that you gotta like look over your shoulder all the time so you don't get robbed when you're unloading your car, of your gear.
You're right, definitely right.
But I mean, the music scene is very rich here. I mean, it's I'll tell you one thing that I noticed because like I've been around and I've lived in a bunch of different cities, and one of them was Cleveland. I lived in there for a while, and I'm not trying to disrespect Cleveland because I love that place, but every city has its character, and Baltimore has a character of like when people have shows that say they're going to start at 9 o'clock, or doors open at 9. People are there at 9:30, half an hour before the first band starts.
Right.
And the place is full. Whereas like places like Cleveland, they show up, around 11:30 and leave by 12:15. For like the very peak amount of time, and I'm not sure why, but it's always like that over there. And I was like flabbergasted when I first got to this place. Like, man, these people are here early and they stay. It's just a different mentality. So I love Baltimore because of that.
Yeah, I tend to agree with you there. I'll have to agree with you. Every show I've gone to Baltimore to see, it seems like the room is filled, even for the openers till the closers, man. It's full, it's thick. I mean, and that's good. That shows respect for the city. It shows respect for the band and the goddamn scene that you're watching play that night. So that's great, man. Baltimore, total respect for. I mean, what's your favorite club to play at in Baltimore?
Oh, I have to say Sideboard. It's obviously going to be Sideboard. It's like one of the best places to play ever. Yeah, I mean, we got the Art of War as well, too. Talking Head, I mean, there's a bunch of other places. What else did we play? Oh, the Bell Foundry was pretty fun. Bell Foundry is really fun. Charm City Art Space, the Wanted Space. Let's see. What's that co-op that Rachel runs? Ooh, the Hexagon. That place is fun, too. Yeah.
Wow, you guys have more clubs bands can play in than we do regular fucking bars, man. That's crazy.
You can go see a band play almost every night in Baltimore at this point, man.
That's great. I love Baltimore. I got to get out of the woods, man. Central Pennsylvania sucks, but kind of tied in with the kid and everything. It's can't really just abandon shit. We're on the phone with the Beatnik Termites. We're talking to Ricky and Pat. So what was your favorite experience in this band? I mean, was it a band you played with? Was it, you know, dropping that first CD, recording it?
Well, I don't know. I mean, the thing is, it's like, I guess we played with a bunch of different people, you know, from the Descendants to the Green Day to, like, you know, to a lot of smaller bands as well, too. I mean, I don't know. I would have to say, you know, recently, you know, I've had, like, the most fun because, like, I guess you have to say, like, I'm not saying I'm burnt out in the old stuff, but, you know, I mean, when you're working on new stuff, it's just so much better because, like, you know, it's just like a breath of fresh air, you know, and just, you know, how things are working out, you know. So
that's great.
You know, I mean, but the thing is, it's kind of like, that kind of question is like asking to choose between left hand and your right hand, you know.
Right, or like what your favorite color is or something. It's gay. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's like rock and roll, you know. So, but, and you know, obviously, you know, we haven't actually technically played out since Ricky's been in the band, just because of our personnel situation. You know, we were supposed to play out last Insubordination Fest, but that fell through because, you know, Reggie had some issues that he had to leave the band right before. So, and then we've been drummerless since then. So we've just been working on recording, demoing, and getting ready for the recording for the next album. So
okay, so if you said this already, I apologize. So how long has it been since you played?
It's been about a year and a half right now.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, you can see the Beatnik Termites at the Insubordination Fest this year. And it's been a year and a half since they've been on a stage for you stupid fucks. Yeah. So who's all on the night you play at Insub?
I know the Unlovables. I know Teenage Bottle Rocket. Is Trash Can trying to bracelet that show?
You know, I have to actually look. See, I don't think I have it listed yet. I should, though, but let me see.
I've been
I can find it. I think it's on Facebook. Is it? I should have said that. Yeah, we're at a computer right now, so.
So basically, we got the Beatnik Termites playing the Insubordination Fest. I mean, you can't go wrong. I mean, you show up, you're going to see quality fucking punk rock. I mean, there's no, like, when you go to the bar, you go to the club, and you're waiting for the closer, the headliner to play. All these fucking bands, in my eyes, are headliners. They're great. Phenomenal bands. And what's the price at admission?
What is it there? Saturday, Friday, $25.
Oh, you can't go wrong.
Yeah, but how many bands are there? Like, you can list off the names of the. Let me see. What for the Termites side?
Well, I think
Friday would be. With that?
I think there's like at least 8 bands playing with you that night, at least.
For the Termites album for Friday, let me see. Friday, June 22nd. There's Brace Face. There's Prom Date. There's the Dutons, there's Fatal Flaw, the Unlovables, Danny Beck and the Chief, Teenage Bottle Rocket. So let's see, for that night it'd be $25. For Saturday it'd be $35. But if you want the whole weekend it'd be $60.
You can't go wrong, man. There's just some quality bands. Check out Insubordination Fest this year. Why don't you plug the website there real quick so the assholes can go over and check it out. You guys do have a website for Insubordination, right?
Yeah. It's called www.insubordinationrecords.com.
There you go. Okay, Beatnik Termites. What's the? I'm gonna try to word this right, Pat. I'm gonna keep stuttering. You write a lot of music. What would you say is that one song that you look back on and you're still fucking proud of it? Like, you're like, God damn it, I did good on that. You know what I mean? I have a couple that I always like, I like that song. Like, I'm not embarrassed to listen to it over and over again if I hear it, you know?
I don't know. I mean, I have my favorites and I have my not-so-favorites. But, oh, God, this is a tough one. I guess I like a lot of the stuff off the Girl Crazy. And obviously, I like a lot of the new stuff. I think the new stuff, which, you know, has yet to be released because it's still in demo phase right now, is better than anything we've actually ever done. But, you know, which is going to feature Ricky on that as well too.
Hey,
but the old, you know, I mean, I think most of the stuff has gotten better time is going on. So, but as far as like what people like, they tend to like the stuff off Taste of Sand, which is like I guess you could say our classic movies or whatever like that. But I have more of like a predilection for like stuff off of Girl Crazy, the more recent stuff, because I think like my songwriting developed a lot more. I guess maybe I don't know. It just I mean I wouldn't say it changed stylistically that much, but I just think it it just got better. It was more the same but better. So. But as far as like the song, pretty much off that record, I would have to say maybe Somebody Else's Baby, or like Rihanna, which is like I think I sent those songs to you as well too.
Yeah.
They have more of like a early '60s, late '50s feel. So.
Hey Pat, I'm looking at this. Like I told you, and I openly put it out there for the public. I am illiterate. The name of the song, what is it? Rihanna?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, wow. Yay, I said it right. Thank you. All right, we're on the phone with the Beatnik Termites. We're going to come back and tell you where you can get some merch and check out their websites. Let's listen to Rihanna right now. Turn it up.
www.insubordinationrecords.com.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you can buy Beatnik Termites merchandise, CDs, and probably used condoms at insubordinationfest.com. Oh, how about the
Just kidding.
No, you're not. How about the Firecrackers? Where can we get Firecrackers merch?
Right now, we at shows right now, because like we don't have an official release, but we should look for a release for us on Insubordination Records by the fall. So we should have it out by fall, before the end of this year.
That's great, man. We're on the phone with Pat and Ricky. Is there anything else you want to tell the public before we get the fuck out of here?
No. Rock on, dude.
Rock on, dude. All right, I'd like to thank the Beatnik Termites and the Firecrackers. Ricky, Pat, you guys are great, man. Thanks for calling.
Yeah, we'd like to thank you as well, too. Thanks for having us.
All right, guys. We will see you at Insub, and thank you, Beatnik Termites. Thank Firecracker. Slieone here. Thanks to Pat, Ricky, Beatnik Termites, the Firecrackers, and your mom. Great guys, great interview, great cup of coffee. Filled to the rim with fucking brim, dudes. Hey, this is a Slieone show. I'm going to give you a pack of 3. We're not going to waste much more time. We're going to play... Who are we going to play, dude? We're going to play the Johnny 5, based out of Texas. We're going to play a band called Moovalay. I think it's Moovalya. It's their untitled track. Oh, we're also going to play Tony Jones and the Cretin 3. leather. Right now, though, turn up Johnny 5 in My Rascal on the Slieone Show. Turn it up, fucking scum sex.
Around town, as long as there's ramps, so let me squeeze into my stretchy pants and let's go. Let's go. What, when you can roll? Or have you gotten up since remote control? Until now. It's got enough juice to move like a moose. Some people say I've got some weight to lose, but not now. Not now. I don't care what you heard. Cancels are a dirty word, and I'm free as a bird in my rascal. And I'm free as a bird in my rascal. In my rascal. In my rascal. In my rascal. In my rascal.
Yeah, I fucked up when it's against the world. Guitar in my hand, small dream in my heart, thinking people would understand. But America still needs a slave. What am I gonna do? Working 9 to 5 with a car I can't depend. On and on I drive, feeling older than I am. Oh God, help me please. What am I gonna do? I got nothing left to lose. I got nothing left to lose. But you, I got nothing left to lose. Tear it down to build it up. Let's start from scratch once again. This way will never work. We gotta ride this bitch out until the bitter end. What are we gonna do? We got nothing left. We got nothing left to lose. But you, we got nothing left to lose. Fuck yeah! Racing! On and on and on. We got nothing left.
I don't wanna know your number, and I don't wanna know your name. I don't wanna know how good you are, 'cause to me they're all the same. I walk the streets at night, and I'm looking for blood. I want instant satisfaction, so baby, give me leather on leather. I want leather on leather. Leather on leather. I want leather on leather. Leather on leather. I want leather on leather. Leather on leather. Gotta get out tonight. Got an itch underneath my pants. I can smell your sex from here, so I think I'll take a chance. I ain't looking for boredom. I ain't looking for love. I'm just looking for someone slutty. So baby, give me leather on leather. I want leather on leather. Leather on leather. I want leather on leather. Leather on leather. I want leather on leather. Leather on leather.
Slieone here. We just heard Tony Jones and the Creek 3. The name of the song was Leather. Leather. Yeah. Leather cock holder. Anyway, it's the Slieone. We're about to wrap this show up. We got a couple more things to give ya. We're going to have Sex of the Slieones next. I think we're going to do it about butt sex. Butt sex.
In the butt.
Butt sex. Oh, we got Slieone related news. May 17th, we're heading to the Weasel Queer show. We're going to hang out with Joe and company and Mr. Weasel and company and the rest of the bands and all you fucks down there in Baltimore. So stay tuned on the show. In the future, we're going to have yet another interview with Mr. Joe Queer. We're going to have him run the whole show with us, have a little fun, some goofball antics, and we hope to sit down with Ben Weasel and talk about what's going on with him. Mr. Weasel, Mr. Queer, Mr. Lurch, Mr. Dangerous Dave, Mr. Fagtown. That's me on the next Slieone show. But today, we'd like to thank everyone. This next band is the Ridgelands. The Ridgelands. You blew me away with that blow job. It's actually you blew me away. This is the Ridgelands. Stay tuned after that. It's Sex with the Slieones. We're going to talk about butt sex. Butt sex. Turn it up on the Slieone show. This is the Ridgelands. Hey, Slieone radio broadcast. We're going to wrap this up here. The butt sex with the Slieones bit will not be aired at its regular scheduled time. Due to a fight between Justin and Heather, they couldn't stand to be in the same room due to Justin trying to put it in her butt. The butt sex episode will be on the next Slieone show. Couldn't get it in, couldn't get it done. Basically, true story, what I just told you. A little bit of an argument, couldn't be in the same room. Anyway, this next band is the Cock Blocks. That's my band, and I'll tell you something. I know my band sucks. And you want to know why I know? Do ya? Well, that's because the pop punk message board told me. They told me, you suck. Your fucking artwork on your album sucks. All your songs you wrote suck. And the guy you have singing your music sucks. Slieone, you suck. Well, thank you, Pop Punk Message Board. You know what you can do? You can suck my balls. How about that? Pop Punk Message Board, you live under my nuts. You're all fucking bunch of losers. Mommy! A bunch of keyboard gangsters that sit behind the keyboard and fucking bash everyone in the scene. I mean, what kind of weak, pathetic mind is that? I'm better than you. No, I am. No, I'm better than you. You're all in a tight circle, all fucking double fist, cock and mouth kind of shit. Double penetration. Party tonight. We're gonna have a DP party tonight. Make it feel good, make it feel right. Gonna make the party last through the night. Let's have a DP party tonight. Fuck me, you punk rocker. Fuck you, Pop Punk Message Board. This is the Cock Blocks, and after that is the Bloody Motherfucking Muffs. The name of that song is Gotta Go. And that's what I have to do. I'm getting out of here. Have a good night, Podunk Radio. Have a good night, world. I'm out.
I'm filthy. I'm what you mean. I'm a fucking motherfucker with low self-esteem. I don't care what you do. I'm gonna make sweet love to you. You think you're tough as nails. Jailhouse punk never fails. Wrong kind of punk, dick sucker. I'm a punk rock motherfucker. We're back, we're here to stay. We strike one, we won't go away. I don't care who you screw, my dick's inside of you. You think you're tough as nails. Jailhouse punk never fails. Wrong kind of punk, dick sucker. I'm a punk rock motherfucker. I'm filthy, I'm raunchy, I mean I'm another motherfucker with low self-esteem. I don't care who you screw, my dick's inside of you. You think you're tough as nails. Jailhouse punk never fails. Wrong kind of punk, dick sucker. I'm a punk rock motherfucker.